By definition, it is the transfer and deposition of pollen grains from anther to stigma of a flower. This is the definition. When we talk about the types of pollination, it can occur in many ways. For our understanding, we can divide the process in two categories. One is self-pollination, another is cross-pollination. Self-pollination means flower pollinated by the pollen grains of the same flower. Flower pollinated by the pollen grains of same flower, whereas pollination occurs by the pollen grains of different flower, one on a different part or of the same part. For further understanding, cross-pollination is of cross-pollination is usually seen with the help of many ways. Before we study the depth, let us study the transfer of pollen grains occurs through various ways during cross-pollination. It may be by living or by non-living ways. In case of non-living or abiotic methods, it is usually wind or water. The method of pollination with the help of wind is called as anemophily. 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 Remember, this is not animal, it's anemo. Whereas pollination with the help of water is called hydrophily. Suppose pollination takes place with the help of biotic factor, then it can occur either by insects like butterflies, then it will be called as entomophily. Entomophily. Study of insect is called as entomology, so the process is known as entomophily. If it occurs with the help of birds, which is also a common method of pollination, then is called as ornithophily. Again, ornithology is the study of birds. In case of bats, which are also a mode of pollination, then the pollination method is called as chiropterophily. Bats are under order Chiroptera of mammals. If it occurs by snails, as in case of some aquatic plants, then it is called as malacophily, because the study of mollusks is known as malacology. From there the word has been taken. In case of self-pollination, which is also seen in many plants, it can be by two types. One is autogamy, another is geitonogamy. It is a self-understood term. Flower is pollinated by pollen grains of the same flower. This term, that is geitonogony, is used when flower is pollinated by pollen grains of another flower. Another flower is important term, but the source is born either on the same plant or on a genetically identical plant. Identical plant. So this is how the pollination can occur in different ways. What is the significance of pollination? It maintains the purity of race. There is no chance of contamination because pollen grains of the same species can survive pollen egg of the same species. Next significance, it maintains the superiority of variety once developed. Superiority of variety once developed, then it can be maintained in the plant species. What is the significance of cross-pollination? It can be understood that it increases the yield and adaptability of the plant. It is increased, then ultimately yield is also increased. Then it eliminates the defective traits and produces new varieties. It also leads to sometimes hybrid production, which can be seen in many citrus plants. Thank you.